The Word Pirates by Susan Cooper. Pictures by Stephen Kellogg. It was early morning on the pirate ship. "Words!" roared Captain Rottingbones. "Bring me fresh words! I need breakfast!" Because that was what these pirates ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Words. "Aye, aye, Captain!" shouted Fiddleface the boatswain. So he let loose their flock of bumblebirds. They were trained to fly over the ocean and steal words fresh off the page, the minute that writers wrote them down. Captain Rottingbones ate long, chewy words like anti-disestablishmentarianism. His crew liked short, crunchy words like hop, fib, tuck, pop, and zip with milk. And the bumblebirds snapped up the broken bits that fell on the deck. All round the world the pirates sailed, gobbling up words in every language. Storytellers were heartbroken as the birds peeled words off their pages, ruining tales that would now never be heard or read. But one day, Captain Rottingbones grew greedy. He had learned of a word wizard, a zany New Zealander, whose stories were said to be so wonderful that he knew her words would be extra delicious. He licked his lips. "Yo-ho, me hearties," he cried. "Brush up the bumblebirds. We're sailing south." The word wizard lived on a green headland with her cats and her bouncy poodle Baxter. She was reading her magical stories to children, wearing her rainbow wig when the birds swooped down. Suddenly, there were gaps in her story. It should have begun, "Robert looked over his shoulder and there was a hippopotamus following him." But now it said, "Robert was a hippopotamus." Her story was in tatters. The wizard was furious. So were the children. They ran after the birds as they flew to meet the pirates on the beach. "Give us back our words!" the children yelled. "Your words are our lunch," the pirates mumbled with their mouths full. And they gobbled up every last one. "Words were not made for you to eat," the wizard cried. "Words are for stories and poems, for friends, for singing, and for dreams. Words are precious things." "We're pirates," shouted Fiddleface. "We steal precious things, and we're hungry." Captain Rottingbones drew his sword. "I'll fight you," he snarled, "and when I win, we'll eat every word you write." "Never," thundered the wizard. "Just you watch. A word-spinning pen is mightier than a pilfering pirate's sword." The captain leapt forward, his arm high, but the wizard raised her pen. And out of the pen came all the magic of story. The children shouted, "The words win!" The pirates were stunned. Their heads were buzzing with stories. What amazing things words could do if you didn't eat them. They stared at the wizard, astonished. The pirates were stunned. Their heads were buzzing with stories. What amazing things words could do if you didn't eat them. They stared at the wizard, astonished. The wizard led them onto their ship, and with the help from the children and the bumblebirds, she sailed it away to a... I should just stop. Okay. The wizard led them onto their ship, and with help from the children and the bumblebirds, she sailed it to a faraway island. She put the pirates ashore with a big chest full of surprises. "From this moment on," she said, "you are no longer pilfering pirates. You can be fantabulous farmers and anything else you choose. Just remember always, words are food for imaginations, not for bellies." Then the word wizard sailed over the 7 seas with her friends, spreading the news that the pirates had been defeated. The storytellers were very much relieved, and ever afterwards the words were safe in books, like this one, while the pirates on their island learned, slowly, how to read. And ate vegetables. And one day the youngest pirate picked up a pen and, very carefully, began to write.
Thank you for tuning in. In order to help us do this, you need to subscribe and even like the video you just watched. Together, let's elevate voices and celebrate community.